just freak accident. My sparring partner got me with a shot that I didn't think too much of the first time, and it split open. We got the fight rescheduled, and you know, it was my first spar back. After that, we let it heal for a number of weeks. It opened up, and it opened up much worse. The second time, I was well aware that, you know, the opportunity was in that moment going to be gone.
There was a lot of things going on around at that time, and but I think the biggest takeaway from it all was the fact that Sam had lost his dream opportunity in missing out on the Inoue fight. At this weight, there's no other fight like it.
A few days have been a bit low, but I didn't allow myself to stay low for too long. I've got a great support system around me, and I lean on those people to, you know, to help get me through it as well a bit, and didn't sit around kicking stones. It's all I've known since I've been a kid, and it's what I love to do. So that's why I've got to get in there. I've never gave myself a plan B. It's always been, you know, this or bust. And I picked myself up, I dusted myself off, and I'm back. Like I said, I'm not seeking gratification or, you know, off anyone outside. I've got a job to do, and that's where my full focus is at the moment. It's all about, you know, getting the result and winning. And I'm not focused on anything external. You know, everything is about doing my job and winning.
He knows boxing inside out, loves it, watches it every day, listens really well. That's the big part. But yeah, I've known for a while that this was his idea. He was going to be something special. It was just about making sure we gave him an opportunity.
I haven't seen people work harder than what we have, and you know, he pushes us to our absolute limits, and he breaks us, and he has done since I've been a kid. So I've got full trust in Joel, my team.
Got here about, say, 10 to 5, and then yeah, we're pretty much into it at 5 o'clock and finish up. So first hour of the day done. So just a boxing session, bit of crash mat, bit of bag work, and then some other pose drills. Just sort of emulating what we do at long range a little bit, and working on a few things. So you know, today it's going to be about five hours of training, maybe a little bit more. So it's 4 sessions, and yeah, this is every day. This is just a day in the life. So this is why we get the results we do. It's because we work the hardest. Back my ability. I know what I can do. The best of me shows up, and it will. I'll beat this guy.
So 40 cows in 2 minutes. My first one's going to be done.
Ruthless, tactical. You know, we get away with nothing. Joel keeps us so accountable. Yeah, he's a drill sergeant.
40 to go, boys. Make it good.
Yeah, you're meant to be hurting. You're in the thick of training camp, so you got to be going to those dark spots. I get nervous more before some of my sessions than fights, because you know that I'm getting put through the absolute ringer here. You know, I'm going to be on the floor. I'm going to be throwing up. I'm going to be, you know, I'm going to be feeling like I'm dead. But it's what's got to be done to win these fights, and I know that there's no. If it was easy, everyone would do it.
Remember, we're leaving here about 10.
What we got to do, but what we got to do. You know, I've never looked for justification for what I do on social media. I care about the people I've got around me, my team, and you move on, you deal with it. There's been people in worse positions that have got themselves out, and that's what I plan on doing. I'm going to dig myself out, and it all starts Wednesday. Fighting a tough Mexican, Cesar Vaca. He's a real incredible opponent. He's 19-1. I wouldn't say a traditional Mexican style. Like he can do a bit of everything. You know, like he'll bring it when the chips are down as well. You know, I think there's going to be a time in the fight where after I plan to execute what I execute, that he's going to get a bit desperate and come forward and try and bring that fight, and then it's up to me to adapt to that. So I know I've done all the work, and it's just about executing and going through my process, and that's all where my mind's at the moment. It's all about process and executing what I've got to do on fight night.
Sam's coming up against a guy who's a Mexican fighter. He's here for war. He's here to take Sam to his absolute limits. And that's what Sam, he wants that anyway, because he wants to be able to prove everyone that he is the best in the division, that deserves a world title shot. But this is a fight that Sam needs to be able to remind everyone who he is.
My main objective for this is win at all costs, and I want to be a world champion. Been a world champion in waiting for a long, long time now, and I'm just going to be pushing for my shot as soon as I get past this guy.